Hey, good morning to another wonderful Monday morning and another edition of Pixels to Profit. Today I have the lovely Melina all the way from Canada. In fact, Ledu, she is just, around 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes, I would say, probably 10 minutes to where
10
we are.
minutes.
Yeah, I was so close. But yeah, this is Melina, and she is a digital business owner, but also, she worked as a pharmacist and also a part-time in the retail. But yes, and she and her husband kind of do the business, I believe, together. And her husband works in the oil and gas industry. But in spite of all that, with her busy schedule and also with her kids and all that, she is a digital business owner doing this business and absolutely loving it. I wouldn't take much time. And basically, yes, Melina comes from, she originally is from Kerala, India, and now living and settled in Canada for almost 18 years, I believe.
No, no,
18,
no, not 10.
10 years. Oh,
10.
sorry. Okay, 10 years. And yeah, and she's one of the business owners as well, just like me, who has, kind of, seen the potential of what this business is all about and how it could kind of impact and make a change and decided to go ahead. And I wouldn't take much time, but I would let Melina also, just quick give an introduction of herself. And over to you, Melina. I know you can
Yeah.
take over.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. So it's another long weekend here in Canada. So we are all enjoying a long weekend. So thanks, Jonathan, for inviting me. I know we are in the same town, but
Yes.
it's really amazing to connect with like-minded people, especially when we are in the same town.
Yes.
We kind of chatted, but
Yeah.
we met in person only in Calgary during a
Yes.
convention.
That's
So
right.
we got really excited about it. And thank you for your invite. And a quick correction: I'm not a pharmacist. I was a OTC manager in the
Okay.
pharmacy.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Oh,
so I
sorry.
worked. Yeah, so I was a OTC manager for past 7 years, but then I realized that I need to come out of that rat race, and that's how I found out this digital business, and I took the leap of faith. I came into it, and I found the potential of this business, and now I'm part time. So yeah, so that's my story. So just give a quick intro for my audience, Jonathan, about yourself.
Yes. So I've been, yeah, very definitely, Melina. So I've been in, like Melina, I've moved to Canada way back in 2011. It's almost been like 13 years for us, in this country. I moved before and then with my family. I work in the hospitality industries, so I'm still working. I work just out here in Ledu, and I work as a banquet manager, just kind of
Hmm.
managing hotels, basically. But apart from that, both me and my wife do this business, as working on the side as well.
Yeah.
And we are pretty much into it, and we love what we do because it's made a huge impact and a huge change in our lives and also in the lives of our family. And we see the positives and the upsides of this business, and we are very excited to tell people and share our journey and also share what this business can do and how it can make a huge difference. There are a lot of people out there kind of, searching for, just that time freedom. People are
Yeah.
searching for a side income. Some of the most of us, like till I never knew anything of this, 4 years ago. The only option at that time was probably I should, trade my time. A lot of
Yeah.
people are trading time. When COVID happened, everything was different. Everything changed,
Yeah.
and that's how with the online boom, thanks to my mentor who was also from the same field, same industry. I saw what she was doing, and it just made a huge difference ever since after that. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
small introduction.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, as Melina said, I got to see Melina, even though we stay in the same town, we never had a chance to connect. But thanks to the business meet that we had, I'm sure we would have seen a lot of pictures on our pages. I got to see Melina and her awesome team there, and it was a wonderful time to connect. Actually,
Yes.
we just loved
Yes.
it.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah. So let's carry on with our.
Yeah, so very
Yeah.
quickly, let's go through what we will talk today. You know,
Yeah.
so the first question to you, Melina, I believe a lot of people would have asked you this, and it's one question that someone. people do ask me. It is in everyone's mind. This is what they think. Do we need, or does a person need a large social media following to succeed? Like, they think that you have to be some sort of an influencer, have so many followers, and so do you have questions like that coming up to you, and how would you answer that?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's a great question, Jonathan. Because we mostly everyone thinks when you are doing a business in social media, you need to have a large followers, or we need to do some like influencing stuff in the social media. But actually, our business doesn't require that. If you are an influencer, if you have a large social media, that's fine, that's awesome. But if you are somebody who is shy or introvert, I was not a very social person. I was a little bit of shy kind of person who didn't like to take pictures and all that. But if you are willing to come out of your comfort zone, that's fine. But the best part of our business is that we give you training on how to connect with your particular audience, like without having a large followers or a large social media influencing anything like that. We will teach you. Our training has all the contents to teach you in 7 different platforms to connect with people who
Yes.
you are who you can connect with. You don't even you can connect with people in different countries, different professions, uh,
Yes.
without having a large following. So that's the best part of the training we have. It's an
That's
awesome training, and we have training in 7 different platforms. So in
Yes.
all these platforms we will teach you how to connect with your
Absolutely.
particular audience. So I don't think we need, like, I started with like zero audience. I didn't have any big large following or a large group of friends, nothing like that. I
That's
started from scratch, but I have more than 1,000 followers now. So that's how we will teach you how to do it.
absolutely.
The, yeah.
Absolutely. And one way what I certainly see is, like, when you put yourself out there every day, people see,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this is,
Yeah.
and you bring value to your content, you bring
Yes,
value to what you
absolutely.
put. And then if when people start getting value out of your content, they start then following you, and that's how you
Following. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly.
So
That's
yeah, what you said is absolutely right, because we will teach you how to create value contents in the
yeah,
social media. So when you give value, naturally you will, people will like to follow you. So
absolutely.
so you don't even worry about, I don't have a social media followers, like, or I'm not a social person, because we have seen people who are very introvert, shy, who are
Yeah.
succeeding in this business. So that's not a problem at all.
Wow, that's awesome. That's wonderful, Melina. So before we go to the second question, I know there are some people kind of tuned in. Firstly, a quick shout out to Romy. Um,
Oh, okay. Hi, Romy.
Romy, thank you for tuning in. It's great. Thank you so much. It's a wonderful pleasure. And then we've got, oh yes, we've got Jerry watching from, yeah. So she is just outside doing some errands. So yeah, she's catching up on, I believe, yeah, while doing her errands. So yeah, thank you so much for all tuning in.
Yeah, thank
And once again,
you.
thank you, Romy, for tuning in. Okay, so let's go to just give me a moment. Okay, so let's go to our second question that we have. Um, so, is it possible to start this business with no prior experience? I know people have asked me, and this question has come along. So, what do you think? How would you have? What do you tell people? I'm sure people
Yeah.
have asked you this.
Yeah, I think instead of asking like this, a lot of people have doubts, like, will I be able to do it?
Yes.
That's what I've been asked, like, will I be able to do it? I don't know if I can do it. So I think a lot of time it's self doubt and fear that's stopping people from taking that action.
Yeah.
But I would say the the training side, the amazing training we have in this business is so good that you don't even have to have a prior experience. I didn't have a prior experience. I don't think you had a previous
No.
experience. Very few people opt into business or entrepreneurship in their life,
Yeah.
because that is something which we are not taught to. We are always be taught in our life to learn, to get good marks, go to
Yes.
college, again get good marks, and then go into a to a career or a
Yes.
profession. uh, that's how we have been taught by a community or from by a culture from
Yes.
like many years back. But
Yes.
these opportunities right now in front of you, like the digital business, let it be this one or any other business, will give you the opportunity to become an entrepreneur or
Yes.
a successful business woman or a man without having a prior experience, because
Yes.
we give you the training. We have a very extensive and detailed training, which
Yes.
is the which is like amazing, because I don't think any other business in the online space would give you such a detailed training.
Yes.
And not only that, you will be guided by a mentor and a coach, which is
That's
also another great blessing. Because a lot of the businesses in the online space, what I found is, I've been like, people have told me is like, Melina, I don't get any help. I checked that business. I was feeling scared because I have like a, I have to attend the Zooms, live Zooms. I have no help. I don't know what to do. So here we do have live trainings and stuff, but it's not, you don't, it's not a mandatory.
yes.
We kind of we have archived trainings from like back from 2020 2019. So we, you can go through it at your own convenience, and on top of that you will have a mentor and a coach who will be guiding you. Do that. Okay, if you're going in the wrong track, you will be like, okay, no, Jonathan, it's not, that's not way it should be done. It should be done like that. So you will have that guidance given to you all through the business journey.
Yes.
And at one point you will be independent, for sure.
Absolutely.
At one point you will be independent, but still you will have this, the mentor and coach
Yeah.
guiding you, and the whole community.
Yes.
Like,
You know,
we are not even connected financially, but I can go and ask Jonathan any doubts I want. He can come and ask me anything he wants, like about the business and all that. We will be sharing our strategies, we'll be sharing our thoughts, and come doing things like that. So we don't need a prior experience, because of the training and because of the guidance you will be getting of the mentor and a coach and the whole community.
absolutely. What you actually really rightly said over there, Milena, was, the important point was, like, one of the points you said was about the community,
Yeah,
which is so strong, right? The best part is the community, and what I really enjoyed being in this community is, like, even though you've met people just online, but when we actually connected, we in Calgary 2 weeks to 3 weeks ago now,
yeah,
it showed, how everyone was so friendly, everyone was so out there just to help one another.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Entire community just wants to, bring, like, everyone, goes ahead together.
yeah,
They, so, and that was the best part, as you said. Like, if I have a doubt, I can definitely come and ask you, like, hey, what is it? And same way with you. There's no
yeah,
one trying to, block. And that's the best part, and that's what I like. I think another thing, as you said, with this, is it without prior experience. I also like to put a thing is something that we have every Wednesdays, the masterminds that we
yeah,
have,
yeah,
community comes together just to exchange those ideas, or our leaders, just show how things are done on the online space and what's new, and share the experience, share the knowledge, right? That's
yeah,
another thing that is so wonderfully laid out over here, and that's the
yeah,
best part.
yeah,
Yeah, that's excellent. Yes. So you see, like, it's possible if when you have no prior experience.
yeah, it's possible. And
Yeah, I like to tell people, like, sometimes, like, think about your first job, like when you just graduated from college. None of us had any experience for the
yeah,
first job, but still, you go into it and then you start working, and then that's how you gather that experience, right?
yeah,
And that's how you become it. Right? That's fantastic. Yeah.
yeah.
So great. So the third question is, like, what is, like, what would you think, like, is the key, like, to succeed in this business? What is
Yeah,
that point?
yeah, I would say, like anything in this life, like no matter it's a business or anything, you need to put in your work. Like nothing comes magic to your to you or to your life. You
Yes.
need to be consistent, you need to be patient, you need
Yeah.
to do your work.
Yes.
Yeah, of course we have trainings, we have mentor, coach, everything, but it's you who's going to build the business. It's your
Yes.
business. So I would say, if you are a hardworking person, if you're willing to put a couple of hours every day without watching or getting distracted from other things which you have been doing all these years, if even I would say, like, if you're a person who are scrolling through the Facebook and YouTube for a couple of hours every day, like if you notice, we do all that every day. If you can put that time and follow the training and do something to create a business, that's good enough. So I would
Yes,
say, if you are a coachable person, hardworking person, and patient, then this business is will succeed for you. You have to give the time. It's like
yes,
you're nurturing a baby or planting a small seed.
yes,
Give it time, water it, give it the fertilizer and the
yes,
sunshine and everything. It will grow slowly, and one day you will start seeing the fruits coming. So that's the key to the success, I would say.
yes,
And we all have those qualities in us, but it's just that we don't realize that
yes.
sometimes like everyone, we do feel like, oh, okay, we can do it later, or maybe this is not the right time. But if you put in those effort, and if you're a coachable person, if you are you be patient and willing to do something for your family, of course you will succeed in this business.
That's right. So rightly said, Melina. So sometimes, yes, we think, okay, this is something else I have to do, or this is another added additional work. Um,
Yeah,
so I have to put it, but it's definitely not like that. If
yeah,
you can just find little pockets of time, and you
yeah,
can,
yeah,
just find, okay, maybe I get, like, say, 30 minutes every evening for myself, maybe stuff like that. And then
yeah,
you would also sort of identify, like, hey, yes, this is absolutely doable,
yeah,
and without actually compromising
yeah,
much of your time,
yeah,
that's exactly. And then you can build up on the business, and then
yes, yeah,
allows you then to succeed. But yes, as you did mention, it's totally upon us and upon the individual, how they look at it and how they take it from there.
yeah, yeah,
Absolutely. And another thing that I believe, like, the system is the same for everyone. Like,
everyone, yeah,
it's
yeah,
built on one unique platform. So if it's worked for so many of us, so it will definitely work for the others to come.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
great, right?
yeah,
Great.
great,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
yeah.
Yeah. So what I also like to do, I not told you this, but I like to do something that's called a rapid fire, and that's
Oh
totally
my god.
not. It's not got to do with anything with the business, but simple rapid fire. But
Okay,
I know, since you are, from India and from Kerala, let's do some rapid fire that really pertains to you. So I'll just start.
okay.
Given a choice, you would go for idli or dosa.
Dosha.
Okay.
I like dosha.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah. My second question would be, if you were given it, with what you had, you said idli and dosa. If you were, the options would be tamarind chutney or with coconut chutney. You would prefer,
As
or
much as I like tamarind, but for dosha, I would go with the
go with
coconut
it. Okay, I
chutney.
know. I
Coconut
should,
chutney.
maybe I should say sambar.
I
I
like
don't
tamarind,
know. Okay.
but I like to eat dosha with the coconut chutney.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay. That's great. The next would be, um, I know. I'm not saying about. I know it's hard to say, but okay. Between your choice of superstars, I know in Kerala we have the two superstars.
Mm.
This is okay. Don't judge me on this. But between Mammootty and Mohanlal, who would you go for? Just
Molal.
okay. Fantastic.
I am a Molal fan. I mean, as much as we
Yeah,
both we
I
like
know.
both of, yeah, but I have a little bit more
I know.
to
I can.
the
That's fantastic. Fantastic. Hey there, yeah, this is something I just like to come up with. But anyways, I hope people watching have got some
yeah,
value.
yeah,
Uh, if you would like to know more of what we do, and how you too could become a part of this online business and get yourself one, and if you have that, you want to look into it and see if it's the right fit for you, definitely visit our websites out there. That
yeah,
information is right there, or you could simply connect with us on our pages, and we would love to help you get started.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I tell
yeah,
people, at least
yeah,
have a look at it, see what it is for you, see if it's the right fit. Or maybe you'll get the information, or someone who's looking for it. you can then share the information. Yeah.
Yes.
So before we leave, Melina, do you have any other that you would like to say before we call it a wrap?
Yeah, thank you, Jonathan. It was really fun to have in this 20 minutes of our chat.
Yeah.
But for the audience, I would say a lot of people want to have a change in your life. A lot of people want to come out of their the 9 to 5 schedule. Uh, but I feel that they don't have the faith, maybe faith in themselves, or you need to come out of that fear zone and come and check out the other opportunities rather than complaining or staying in that fear zone. Come out, take that leap of faith and come out and check out things that's opened in front of you. Maybe you are seeing us for the first time, and that might be the right time that God has given you to check
Yeah.
out this new opportunity. Or maybe you have been seeing us for a long time, and today's the day that you want to come and look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's also it might be a right time God has given you to come and check it out, because I think in the coming future the online space has a lot of opportunities and
Yes.
a lot of activities going to happen in the online space, because that's where the world is going into.
Yes.
The traditional way of doing business and the traditional way of 9 to 5 job is all uh, going to change in the coming future. There
Yeah.
may be a couple of sectors where you need the people, but a lot of things are going to change. So we need to learn the new opportunities. We need to get educated about it, and if it's a right fit for you, then do it. Try it out. Come and check out with people who you get connected with or you can resonate with, and then go from there.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
as you rightly said, Milena, thank you so much once again.
Yeah,
So
thank
there you
you.
have it. There you have it. You the little question and answer session that we did today. I hope you could get some value through
Value. Yeah.
show. We really want that's the important thing out here, getting value and also
Yeah.
understanding what it is all about. So, yes, on that note, we wouldn't take much time. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in once again. And if you have
Yeah.
watched this replay, do let us know from where you have tuned in.
Yeah.
And on that note, stay safe. God bless. And
Yeah.
bye bye.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.